I have no weapons. I need weapons before I go out and adventure. Lucky I have some raspberries. Pumpkin. That pumpkin. I can break stuff. Moo. Where the cows at? The cows are like over here somewhere. I'm gonna walk away. I need to build. So what do I need to build it? I need 10 wood and 10 wood and 10 grand. 10 wood and 10 grand. I'm gonna come catching lagging because he may not kill a single one of my chicken. If he does, I'm gonna damn, so I have to talk to him. Walk away now. That's your house. That's your crib. Okay, that's your crib. That's his crib. I'm not gonna go to his territory. That's his crib. But if he comes somewhere close to me while I'm trying to get over there, and I run away because I have nothing, or when I come back, I'm gonna go, meek. Let's just claim all these pumpkins so they could have vines to eat. Let them have a lot of vines to eat so they don't get hungry. I don't want them to be hungry. They should never hungry. Make sure you feed. No, I need Grant. Where can I get Grant at? It's somewhere over here. 310. YOLO! Need 8. I could really build stairs. I need. What do I need just to build a type of shack? I need 29 wood. I need 29 wood. Let's go grind some wood so I can make a double shack. After we make that double shack, we gotta build way more stuff. Our house is gonna be as big, but plus this one. I need 32 wood. So let's get some wood, bye. No, I'm not eating a chicken. Wait, where did I get a chicken? Must have pet him on accident. Get away from that fucking chicken, bitch. Get away from that fucking chicken, bitch. Pussy, 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 pussy. Yeah, bitch. Pussy. Back away. Yeah, back away, puss. Back away from that fucking chicken. Bro, back up. Fuck the fucking way. Bitch. Nah, don't want no trip. No trip. No, nah. Bitch. Pussy. 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 What the fuck? You come ass over here. Pussy. You okay, little chickens? Got you, boys. Maybe slide on some chickens. Nah, who do you think you is? Those chickens my friends. Look at him pull up with that gang. Cause then I would have hit him like a orangutan. Oh God. I like this. I'm gonna pick the Team Boys takeaway. The corn on the cob. I just have like food right now. Like food I could quickly eat. That is not cookable. Bill really tried that though. I'm surprised he did. I thought he would like not try that, but he really tried to boom, punch. Bruh. Back up. I said back up. There, free. Got the money into on me. Nah, is he back? Oh, he got his gang. Better not mess with no chickens though. He tries, so I'm gonna pull up with a weapon next time. I beat him with my fist. That's when I pull up with a weapon. I'm gonna die. Yank. Oh God, bruh. I need 2 more. About 3 more. I'm not gonna even build the rest of that. I'm just gonna break it. Where am I going? Hello, babies. Hello. Ooh. Wall. I got wall. No, fertilizer. Ew, it's poops. Fertilizer is poops. Let's build like a double shack now. I'm gonna break that down. Let's break it down real quick. Okay. Start to break it down. Oh, I get wood from this? I might destroy this one now. I'm destroying the small houses and making a big one. Okay. I never knew. Get ready these. Oh shit, what the flip? On fire. I have so much wood. I don't lose Margo. I just hit this lotto. They call me Tiago. I don't know who's Margo. They call me Tiago. I don't know who's Margo. I just hit the lotto. Who's this? You wanna stay here? Okay. But you're my friend now. He's my friend. Now stop it. I need to keep building. I don't care about him right now. They call me Tiago. Shack. They call me Tiago. I don't know who's Tiago. This is the lotto. On my bed. What else do I need? I need to start making. I need to make this. How do I make that? I need 2 grit. Be right back. And I need to build a workbench. I need 5 grit. 5 grit. Grit at. pussy. Going back to base. Cold little rock star. He's 5. Next, I need a grill. I could make like a fence, kind of. Any planks. Meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. Shit, like equipment. Can I like equip this type of stuff? Or like shoot. I don't know who's Flago. But it's Tiago. I don't know who's Mago. I just hit that logo. They call me Tiago. I don't know who's Flago. They call me Tiago. I don't know. They call me Tiago. They call me Tiago. I don't know.
Lamar Jackson is one of the most electric players in the NFL, and today we're going to take away his biggest strength, his legs. Well, not literally. Not only am I making all of his running attributes a 0, I have swapped his X factor and all of his abilities like fast break to passing abilities to make him a better thrower. I even went as far to take every quarterback rushing play out of the Baltimore Ravens playbook. Jimbo's probably not too happy right now, but we can probably make it up to him by having a good game as a pocket passer. Lamar's first game as a pocket passer was frustrating, to say the least. But there were many signs of hope and promise with Lamar's arm talent alone to keep them in the game. This has left us in an interesting spot. 2 minutes left, down 6. Can Lamar do it? And not just do it, but do it with his arm alone. And it's looking like it's going pretty well. The next pass from Lamar was great. A strike to his favorite weapon. And we have an X factor on with under 30 seconds left to go in the game. This is going to be so nice. We're going to have perfect pass accuracy on every single throw. That could have been anything. Oh, it wasn't. The refs are saying his feet weren't in. This is exactly where I want to just take off with my legs. But Mark Andrews can't be covered. Oh, cool. We're down at the 5. 20 seconds in a dream that is looking better and better with every play. And Lamar Jackson drove him downfield, and it looks like we just won our first game. Not a terrible stat line either. The 2 picks we got to work on, but that'll come with time. Unfortunately, the season didn't end like it started. The Ravens just missed the playoffs by a game or two, and now I'm starting to wonder if it's because of Lamar Jackson's inability to run. After looking at it, I can't say that's luck. He had 5,500 passing yards. This might have just turned Lamar Jackson into a way better thrower than I thought we all could have expected. The only guy that beat him was Tom Brady, and he literally set an NFL record. At the end of each season, we're going to give Lamar a chance to upgrade. With this wheel, his first attribute is going to be to a short throw accuracy, which I'm not even entirely sure that he needs it. Lamar Jackson went from 87 overall up to 95 in just one season. We got to keep in mind this is still as low as it gets. We are now up to current time, and Lamar Jackson's contract is over. So what I have is this wheel. 50% of the spots are Baltimore. The other 50% are teams that could potentially want him. Let's give the wheel a spin to see where this pocket pass will end up, and it will be none other than a new team, the Carolina Panthers. Season 2 in Baby Blue went very good. Haha, just kidding. You got to remember what team that we're on now. We're in week 8. Our team is currently 2-5. You also got to remember, on top of us not being able to run, our best wide receiver is Laviska Shenault. Let that one sink in. We missed the playoffs again. Lamar also had a really big dump off that he had his last year with Baltimore. On top of that, he managed to have a game where he got a positive run. Don't ask me how. But because that is highly illegal, we have to pull off a bad wheel of attributes. This will give him -3 to his deep accuracy. This isn't exactly ideal for Lamar. It's already one of his lowest throwing stats. Season 3, let's talk about it. It was a huge step in the right direction. Our playoff hopes all came down to week number 18. Lose and we're out. Win and we're... I guess we don't have to worry about that. Honestly, can't be too upset about how that season went. On top of that, we're going to get +5 to our play action, which is actually going to give him a perfect 99 at that spot. For all of you that are curious, Lamar is a 92, still slow as dirt, but he's kind of getting it done. Finally, with some hope, I was really excited for Season 4 because the only good thing came out of the attribute wheel, which gave us +5 to our medium accuracy. To be completely honest and not waste much more of your time, Seasons 5 and 6 really weren't much better. We have to get the heck out of Carolina. That's our only option. Oh, no way. We're headed back to Baltimore. Oh, brother. This might just be the reunion we've all waited for. We finally have someone to throw it to. Having this guy was unbelievable, and what we needed the past 6 years. I'm just here so I won't get fined. 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 Oh, this is going to be a whole lot of fun the entire season. I now have to break some news. We are in the playoffs, and it's about dang time. Lamar had an incredible season, third in the NFL in passing yards. Ironically enough, one of the 2 people that passed him, the guy we're playing in the wild card. Oh yeah, look, just insane. 5,400 yards, 45 touchdowns. Incredible. This is it. We're at home. Let's start to run. Let's do this thing. Of course, we're going up against one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL at this point, but George Pickens, come on, buddy, keep helping us. Oh, this Cincinnati defense is nothing to scoff about either. In the pocket, we don't have to run. Lamar can throw it. We sit back there and let his arm do all the talking. The Bengals got a field goal back. Don't try it. I just went against everything else about the same. 2-minute offense is going to amp things up. By the way, not the worst thing. Bengals only scored a field goal, so we're still up by a point. Oh, we dropped it. And I know I haven't really shown me running much just because it's downright impossible. I'm sure you can probably tell with that play. I'm liking the look of the combo. Tight ends over the top. Lamar can do it. He can do it. He is that dude. I'd have lied to you if I said I didn't have my doubts. Also, that's what it is. Dude, dirty dog, you. Halftime has passed. Oh, they got the lead back? Did they even ever have the lead? They have a ton of momentum now. That's a little bit unfortunate. I think he just ran the wrong route, but it worked. This should definitely help out big time. George again. Dude scored. He's so good. He is turning this team around. I mean, Lamar's doing his thing too. Don't get me wrong, but this is something else. Go, 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 go. No, since he's
I want a new one. A new episode. I want a new one.
Make sure he doesn't make a mistake.
come true. Become gag out. I tried to build another one of this right next to it. I'm so hungry. Eat like 2 of those. Not hungry anymore. What is that? I need this. So I need 5 grid. Please, I need a pickaxe. I need a pickaxe, actually. Pickaxe. It would be way easier to get their grid. And then I can build an axe for wood. Wood is the best thing. I don't know how to get plates yet, but plates I need. Come gag out. I can't free come true. I can free come true. Definitely a torch. You want a bed? I'm taking us from rags to riches, but baby, that ain't enough for me. With the rags to riches, I need 30 grand. Next is a double shot next to like a 2-story double shot house.
Look like we're going to. We have a really good stat line going so far. I'm trying it. I can't help myself. Combo Mongo deal from where? Downtown. The Bengals just continue to score, but we're kind of doing the same thing here. Why are they having a quarterback spy? No. Oh, no. Oh, no. You've got to be kidding. We're losing now because of that. On top of that, the X Factor's gone. Our receivers don't even know the routes. We got to get their momentum away. Wide open. He's wide open. What is Cincy doing? We're down. Man, do I want to do a quarterback draw here. Oh, wide open. We'll just sit back and throw it. And that's actually a touchdown. Phenomenal. Oh, Jamar's killing our defense. I'm understanding things now. Oh, they got three. Okay. The momentum is still killing me. I don't know what to do.
That's
very bad. Pickens. Yep. Okay, good. Oh, we still got Justin Tucker. They're still gonna be like 50 years old. Oh, mother heck. A lot of that clock just got ran off. I don't know why. We gotta call a super deep play. None other. George, catch. Out of bounds. Oh, please. No way. I have one final chance. Please tell me we got that. No, man, no. After all this, I gotta throw up a Hail Mary. Please, everybody help me out here. There goes nothing. Our playoff hopes are dead. They're gone. What a devastating playoff loss. To make matters even worse, Lamar Jackson's not getting any younger. He's going to be 33 next year. All right, I'll see y'all next season. Lamar's upgrade after that season is going to go right on deep accuracy. That plus 5.
It's gonna get healthy.
I don't know about you, but my holiday wish list and my grocery list look exactly the same.
Going to be much needed. Once again, even though we could barely move, Lamar continued to impress with his arm. That might be a big one, though. Laser from Lamar. Doing it again another season. Incredible. Oh, yeah. I almost forgot to mention the Ravens added Amon-Ra St. Brown in free agency. Our offense is insane. Saying that he helped was an understatement. We ended up as the #1 team in the AFC. On top of that, we slowly walked all the way to the Super Bowl. Here we go. This is it. The big SB. Oh, wow. 7-0 already. Listen, here's the thing. I feel like Lamar Jackson has already proved himself as a quarterback. Look at this. Look at this. Stop this. If you dare, you can't cover a 99 Amon-Ra St. Brown now, can you? We have our next try. Gotta make a move. Man, I tell you what, the offensive line definitely been helping a ton. Making it easy. Nice. See, you see what I mean? We got back up. What the heck? Okay, hold on. We are going to call a new play. Now that thing is on, we got dodge, which means perfect pass accuracy. That was kind of on the run. Emphasis on kind of. Still can't really do that. Goal line, the goal line. Who the heck are you going to try to cover? George! Pass looks nice. That was not an easy throw. You son of a gun. Philly scored back. We got a 2-minute offense that needs to start rolling. Great route right there. I'm going to get out. Not much time, but maybe we don't need the time. I feel like it's kind of hard to do bad with this offense, with all the weapons that we have. The back shoulder throw. Tell me that wasn't clean. Tie game looks like going into halftime. What a Super Bowl. All right, this is a huge drive. We pull this off, score a touchdown, we got a 10-point game. Remember, we are a pocket passer, and I don't think there is any problem with that. Okay, things are about to get really serious right now because Amon-Ra has his X Factor along with Lamar. I'm sending those confusing routes out on the field. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, no way. We still made it work, George. We're looking really great, though. JK. Touchdown! Waiting to see what Philly does here. Oh, boy. We're going to have to run some clock, maybe get a couple first downs. Might even have to score. Gotta play it safe here. Nice blocking. Get off of the kid. I want to be very clear. I don't want to take the pedal off the metal. That was the worst tackle I've ever seen. Okay, they're not tackling us. And with one final kneel down, Lamar Jackson has just won a Super Bowl as a pocket passer. If anybody's had any doubts, I feel like it all has to be over now. Lamar Jackson hoisting the Lombardi Trophy. I'm ending things here.
NFL star was shot this morning.
So I just want to be a little graphic, but it was like some blood coming from his mouth. It was just a tough day.
He said this ball's for him.
Yes, this is for him.
These are the most emotional moments in NFL history. And first, an NFL player's most emotional moment happened after he was almost killed. October 2nd, 2022 seemed like a normal game for J.J. Watt until everybody found out about the secret of why he wanted to win so badly.
Obviously, it's been a very emotional week for my family, for my wife, for myself. I mean, for months we've been looking at ultrasounds of our baby boy, and they're all extremely happy. And then Thursday we were looking at ultrasound of my heart.
And when doctors took a look at the ultrasound of JJ's heart, they discovered that he was dealing with atrial fibrillation, a life-threatening heart issue that put JJ at risk for strokes, causes irregular heartbeats, and kills over 150,000 people every year. So doctors shocked his heart back into rhythm, which luckily helped him survive. And being the role model that JJ is, only a few days after, he decided to play his next game anyway.
I didn't know what else to do. I mean, I've been playing this game my whole life. They said I was fine. So once my heart was reset, they said, you're fine if you feel comfortable. I mean, I'd probably be more uncomfortable sitting on my couch at home. You know, this is what I know. But I'm glad it all worked out. I'm glad I had good people taking care of me, and I'm glad I'm here today.
Man, if almost dying won't even stop him from being out there for his teammates, nothing can. But not all emotional moments are a bad thing. Stefon Diggs here, though, after one of the most legendary plays in NFL history. There were only a few seconds left to pull off something crazy in the biggest game of the year. Down by one, it was either win or their season was over. And that's when Stefon pulled off a miracle.
Case on a deep drop, steps up in the pocket. He'll fire to the right side. Oh my Diggs, stay on! Oh my God! 30! Are you kidding me? In the Minneapolis! Damn, that shit feel good.
Can you tell us how down and out this Vikings team felt? You know, thinking that this thing just got up, you guys needed something miraculous to happen.
Since I first got here, I never stopped working. Today was when all the work paid off, and God put me in a position, and I just try to take advantage of my opportunity.
Man, Stefon got so emotional, he was literally speechless. But at least he was crying happy tears. Aaron Rodgers' emotional moment was bigger than football. He created one of the most emotional days in our country's history.
At Floor & Decor, you'll always leave choose from our in-stock selection of wood, tile, stone, laminate, and vinyl, all under one roof.
Simplicity from a credit card? That's unexpectedly human. The all-new TD Clear credit card.
September 11th was already an emotional date in New York because of what happened years before when they were hit with one of the craziest attacks in history. On this day in 2023 was supposed to be different though, because for the first time ever, New Yorkers had something to look forward to. It was because Rodgers was one of the biggest trending topics in the world after he got traded to the New York Jets. So every football fan couldn't wait to see him suit up for the first time. And since his debut landed on 9/11, everything was set for this to be a historic day. Even he knew the day was bigger than just him though. So when he got introduced for the first time, he ran out representing our country with the flag. And just like that, things got underway with the crowd more hyped than ever, until a few minutes into the game, on just Rodgers' fourth play, this happened.
Protection breaks down and time runs out. Down goes Rodgers and the sack for Leonard Floyd. Now Rodgers sits down.
At the time, nobody knew if the injury was something serious or not. Even some of the most legendary quarterbacks in history were confused.
Limping? Is he limping? No. He's down. He's down. No. His ankle.
But after seeing Rodgers leave without being able to walk, then not returning to the game, pro athletes all over the world were stunned. Kevin Durant tweeted about it, Patrick Mahomes, Pat McAfee, everybody. Personally, I couldn't believe how many known people were instantly sad about this. Either way, everybody had something to say. Despite the main focus being on Rodgers, though, the Jets were somehow still able to pull off an upset against a team much better than them for Rodgers. Then the next day, after he underwent tests to confirm how severe the situation actually was, the breaking news had everybody emotional.
An MRI confirmed today that Aaron Rodgers has officially tore his Achilles on the fourth play of his Jets career. Rodgers' season now officially is over. There are questions about whether his Hall of Fame career is as well.
That's a very tough injury. That's one of the toughest injuries to overcome, even for a young man. We're talking about Aaron Rodgers is going to be, 39, 40, trying to overcome this.
Yeah, I mean, Monday was an amazing day to start. And then it turned into one of the toughest 24-hour stretches I've had in my life. A lot of sadness, a lot of tears.
Damn. You could tell Rodgers' heart was broken because not only was his debut ruined, his life got changed in a split second. So, alright, let's lighten the mood a bit, because not all emotional moments are sad. One player was caught crying on live TV. It got him clowned by the entire world, and he wasn't even sad about it. I don't even know how tears that big are possible, but it went down before a game when the national anthem was happening, and cameras zoomed in on Noshan Moreno. Those weren't tears of sadness, though. He joked that he was definitely hydrated, and also let us know why he got so emotional.
First of all, the cameras caught you during the national anthem. There was tears running down your face. What was that about?
Just being so blessed to play this game and being a part of this team and different things that go on throughout your life, and just the emotion, always gets me. And emotion always gets me, and I just love this game so much. And
now, all right, he might have been laughing then. I just wonder how he felt when football fans turned his tears into one of the most viral NFL memes ever. People said it looked like his tears came out of garden hoses. That he cried enough to water the grass or hydrate a small animal. People used his tears to make TikToks with funny captions. And the tears even had one NFL player call him the GOAT, or the G-Code, greatest crier of all time.
It's the greatest cry of all time. It's what he's talking about. Look.
Now, all I gotta say after that is the tears were definitely crazy, but to be honest, Noshan was only feeling one emotion. Another player got emotional in multiple ways at the same time. It sounds weird, I know, but it all happened when Jamal Williams was about to set one of the craziest records in NFL history. During his first year with the Lions, he was having the most historic season that any running back has ever had with the team, when he scored not 1, not 2, not 3, not even 10. He had 15 touchdowns already. This man couldn't miss. So he was just too short of a record for the most rushing touchdowns by any Lions player in a single year. That was set by a top 5 running back of all time, Hall of Famer Barry Sanders. But there was a problem. There was only one game left in the season for Jamal to break this record, and this one game ironically came against the team's rival, the Packers, who not only released Jamal the season before that, the Packers would make the playoffs if they won. So Jamal basically had a chance to ruin his former team's season while making NFL history. And well,
First and goal, Williams to the end zone, to the lead. Detroit Lions touchdown. And he ties Barry Sanders for the most rushing touchdowns in a season by a Lion. Williams into the end zone. The Lions retake the lead. A record-setting 17th rushing touchdown this season for the former Packer.
Jamal, you set the franchise record. You broke Barry Sanders' record. What does that mean to you?
My great-grandfather died on me. I'll just dedicate this to him. I'm just proud. I'm just grateful to do this for him. My grandfather, he was 92, but I'm just grateful for him to be in my life, and I'm grateful to be able to play football and do this for him. So, there's a lot of memories, a lot of emotion happening right now, but
I'm just grateful. I'm grateful to be able to play this game for my great-grandfather, and I'm glad that he's looking down on me, and I know I'm making him proud.
You said this ball's for him?
Yeah, this is for him. And the other thing, stop playing us, man. We the Detroit Lions. We the Detroit Lions. Stop playing with us. I don't even watch TV, but I heard everybody already pick the Packers over us. Stop playing with us. That's all I gotta say, man. Don't let these tears fool you. There's all dog around this mug.
All right, now let me get this straight. Jamal really went from crying to having that dog in it. I was geeked at that, and so was LaJesus. So he tweeted the video out and said, I love this kid so much. So dope. You have a fan of me, Jamal. Wait, LeBron. Why are you a fan of me, bro? I'm literally a Bron-sexual. Anyways, all joking aside, nobody was crying more than the player who, in front of an entire stadium, honored his children that died.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
This is how we remember our boys.
Marquise Goodwin and his wife had been trying to have their first kid together for a while. And once it felt like their prayers were finally being answered, you could tell they were the happiest people in the world. As excited as they were, though, a day before one of Marquise's games, something devastating happened.
November 11th. Getting ready to go to the hotel, same routine that we do every week. And my wife told me, hey, when you come to the bathroom with me, I feel like I don't feel good about it. Like something bad is gonna happen. I could see the panic in her face. I looked and basically I could see the sack from the baby protruding out of my wife. She's like, I can't move, I don't know what to do. Call the ambulance right now.
We get to the hospital, that's when they're like, your sac is literally out of your cervix and out into this air. You're going to catch an infection. We have to deliver the baby. The baby was alive all the way up until I had to deliver. Because once the baby was gone from me and detached from me, the baby was not going to be alive because they had to stop the pregnancy.
The baby just came out with little push. I did not expect it to be a full baby, like a baby that I could hold in my hands. We have a combo, and I'm like, I'm staying here. Like, I'm not playing in the game. And so when she told me to go to the game, it was like, you want me to go to the game? She's like, yeah, you need to go.
Me and your son, we're watching you. You gotta go out there. He didn't want to. He kept calling me like, babe, I don't know if I can do this.
I remember getting a call right when I got there. Keys came in, spent some time with him to see where he was at, and he was hurting, as expected. I told him how much we'd like him out there, but I told him how much we will all totally understand if he's not. And then it was about an hour before kickoff, he let us know he was going.
3rd and 8, 17. Beathard back to throw.
Wide open for the speedster, Goodwin. And Goodwin is gone. A 49er touchdown.
Keith ran a perfect route. I remember it was just running down the sideline. Trent Taylor was right behind me, and we just kind of looked at each other like, oh my goodness, you know, like I cannot believe this just happened. And it was special. It was something I'll never forget.
First thing I thought was we're going to get a delay of game, and I'm okay with it because I knew when he caught that touchdown how much it was going to mean to him, and I knew the whole team knew also.
That was my first touchdown of the whole year in the regular season. I hadn't won a game up to that point.
Team won for the first time. That's it. That was God right there.
Our family, guys, and our guy here experienced some pain here in the last 24 hours. But he came out, balled out for us. We appreciate that. We love you, man.
Love you,
Now, as devastating as that entire situation was, not long after, things got even worse when Marquise's wife got pregnant again, this time with twins, when they sadly lost both of them in almost the exact same way. It didn't seem like they were destined to have children at this point, but they didn't want to just accept that, so they just kept trying and didn't lose faith until eventually they were expecting another baby.
Marquise plays through injuries for most of the season. In December of 2019, the 49ers placed him on the injured reserve list.
When I don't get to play, it really, really encourages me to prioritize my family more and more. This is 100% my focus.
The 49ers make a run to Championship Sunday, one win away from the Super Bowl, while the Goodwins are in Atlanta for a different big event.
It's like tug of war. I really want to be with my team. On the other hand, we're finally getting our rainbow baby, so words really can't explain the feelings that I have right now.
In the Super Bowl, Marquise watches his team lose to Kansas City.
Losing in the Super Bowl, me not being able to play, all that is out the window is behind me because I have such a blessing coming tomorrow. That's going to be the best day of my life.
Oh, my God.
Oh my goodness.
At 7:48 a.m. on February 19th, Murray Goodwin is born.
At this point, it felt like God gifted them a miracle. So Marquise felt he had no choice but to create a legendary moment.
Going the air again for the end zone. It's caught. Touchdown. Marquise Goodwin, what a throw on 4th and 1.
I lost my son 5 years ago, yesterday. So, you know, that was all God. That was all God.
Damn. If he hadn't walked out of the interview right there, he was definitely going to tear up in front of everybody. But either way, he definitely got my respect for being so legendary about it all. But speaking of legends, another player's entire family got emotional after he did something crazy to Tom Brady. Nobody expected Brock Purdy to accomplish something wild because he was taken as a joke right when he came into the NFL.
With the 262nd pick in the 2022 NFL Draft,
The lady didn't even say my name on the TV yet, but my name came across before.
the San Francisco 49ers select Purdy, a quarterback from Iowa State.
And then everybody went crazy. The chairshot came, the jersey.
And they all screamed and jumped up like I was a first-round pick.
As you can see, Purdy was selected with the very last pick of the draft, a selection that ironically gets players nicknamed Mr. Irrelevant. Even the NFL itself didn't expect him to make any noise in the league or have a long career. It also didn't help that he was now a 49er quarterback behind a top draft pick, Trey Lance, and their already proven star backup, Jimmy Garoppolo. So with Purdy being third on the depth chart, it seemed almost impossible that he'd ever get a chance to play. Until weird coincidences started happening. Trey Lance eventually broke his ankle.
An unfortunate spot for Lance to be in there.
Then soon after, Garoppolo broke his foot.
That left ankle gets rolled up on, and Garoppolo off on a cart.
So the only option the 49ers had left was Mr. Irrelevant. Now, Purdy's career was instantly put to the test when in his debut game, he was matched up against the GOAT, Tom Brady. Whether 49ers fans had to be hyped because Purdy was literally all they had left, or if they actually saw some promise in him, he still got chances he ran out the tunnel. As much as the fans gassed him up, though, nobody thought Purdy would actually take down Brady until...
They're going to pitch it to Samuel. The right side, gets the block. Samuel cuts it upfield. Deebo Samuel is for the touchdown. Purdy. Back to throw. Pressure coming. Steps away. Looking to run. And he walks it in for the touchdown. I'm not confident. I'm not proud. A little baller, man.
Purdy going to throw for the...
If you ate bunches of oats, you probably wouldn't have 3 leftover screws. Don't just eat oats, eat bunches of oats. You are so pathetic. Take that crown off, fraud. You are no king.
So you're a
Think about that. In his first full game ever, against the greatest ever to play his position, Purdy was dominating him to go up 21-0. No wonder why Purdy's dad was in the crowd tearing up. I mean, this was unbelievable.
Mom and Dad are having a moment right now. This is pretty special to watch.
I mean, can you even imagine?
I can't.
Purdy himself wasn't about to tear up yet, though. He made sure he finished the game strong and eventually led his team to a 35-7 win. This was a crazy dub. So not only did he get praised by the GOAT himself,
You're playing, man. You played great.
Purdy's interview afterwards explained why it was such an emotional moment for him and his entire family.
There was a viral clip of your dad getting choked up and crying after the first touchdown.
I saw them right after the game, and just, you know, the emotions on their face and just the way they looked down at me from up on the railing just means a lot, because just throughout my whole life, the ups and downs of playing quarterback in general, you know, high school and college, the people at home that just believe in you, and they always see the best in you. And so they believed in me even though I was the last draft pick and all that kind of stuff. They've always been telling me, like, you're good enough and we know that you can do it. And so to see them after that performance meant a lot to me, and so very blessed to have them as my family.
Man, knowing how much his family supports him, having them be there as he took down a legend, is something Purdy will never forget. Sometimes what players do can get more than emotional. Like when a player not only made the biggest mistake of his life, it ended someone else's. Henry Ruggs' emotional story was always sad, but not in the way you might think. Because when Ruggs was just a teenager coming up, he had a best friend, Roger, who was his everything.
In the gym, Rod Scott was always number 3. Always alongside Henry Ruggs, number 2.
We were like twins, that's all I can say. Like we were the same person.
They were inseparable. I still met people that say, I didn't know them apart.
They both starred in basketball for Lee High School in Montgomery. But Rod told Henry his future was elsewhere in a sport Henry didn't even play.
He said, Ruggs, you're a 5-star. He said, you're a 5-star. Football, give it a chance.
One day I think he just listened to him and decided to play. And once I started to play, he was just like, well, you better than all them out there.
5 games into his first high school season, Henry got his first scholarship offer.
I think I stopped counting at 21 offers from D1 college.
With Rod's own scholarship offers in basketball, the road ahead looked bright for both.
Because of that, everything seemed all good. Until March 3rd, 2016. Henry planned on driving with his boys across the state to a basketball tournament when he got sick and flaked on the plan. Little did he know this was actually a blessing in disguise, because even though the boys went without him, in a car Henry should have been in, out of nowhere, the weather caused the car to hydroplane and crash. Shortly after, Henry's phone rang, and nothing was ever the same.
Sleep, I don't really want to talk, and I hated to be sick, so when I'm sick, I was just kind of shut in. And I look up, and it's my cousin calling me. I'm like, what's up? What's wrong? You all right? Somebody said you got in an accident. Who got in an accident? What you talking about? Rod was in a car. Rod, and he got in an accident. They said he got threw out the car. And she was saying that he was getting airlifted to the hospital. You know, that was all I needed to hear on the phone. I just caught out running. I could barely breathe. I could barely talk. We just sat there and just waited. And, you know, I went talk to his mom, went talk to his dad, just getting updates and everything. They was like, he was in ICU. You know, days go by. We'll come back tomorrow. So I wake up early in the morning. I go back up there when the doctor came out. And you could just look, you know, of course, you could just see it in their faces. And probably an hour or so later, his mom came out. And, you know, you could just tell on her face. And she was just like, he's not going to make it. And that was probably one of the most heartbreaking things of my life. Just knowing that, like I said, my other half is just no longer there with me.
Rod had a vision, and he told him that he was a 5-star athlete, and he saw him going to play for them.
And laying his cap on Rod's grave, let him know that's where he was going, you know, to Alabama. So for someone that, you know, to dedicate there, well, basically his college career, he dedicated it to him. So it means a lot. I mean, it's not even words can even express how much it meant to us.
From that point on, Henry dedicated everything to football so he could turn dreams into reality for his boys, especially Rod. While at Alabama, the place Rod wanted him to be at, Henry became an all-time great receiver, and while constantly scoring touchdowns every game, he always threw up the number 3, which stood for Rod's jersey number. Henry was playing out of his mind just so Rod could technically be out there with him. And eventually, that led to Henry accomplishing an even bigger dream, being drafted to the NFL.
So with the 12th pick of the 2020 NFL Draft, the Las Vegas Raiders select Henry Ruggs.
After that, Henry still wanted more than that. That's why his NFL career started nearly perfectly after going off during his rookie season, where many believed he had potential to be one of the best receivers in Raiders history. So they blessed him with a contract worth $16 million. And right after, he bought something he always dreamed of, him and his boy's dream car, a Corvette Stingray. Now, driving this around had Henry feeling like he made it, so he decided to hit up Topgolf for a night of fun to celebrate. That night, though, he had a little too much fun, because receipts showed that he ordered 20 drinks of alcohol in a span of only a few hours and decided to drive home.
I love somebody you never see him run right here. I see him run right here, but it's just
Henry was driving 155 miles an hour when he crashed and caused absolute chaos. With flames bursting, firefighters started distinguishing the fire, and that's when it was found that a woman and her dog in the other car were dead. Henry was rushed to the hospital where he was treated for just a neck injury. But when blood tests revealed that he had twice the legal limit of alcohol in his system, this was the beginning of the end. Henry was arrested and charged for DUI resulting in death, which instantly forced the team to release him because they knew it was coming next. As Ruggs sat in a courtroom waiting for his sentencing, some of his former teammates who still supported him got emotional when they were asked about the tragedy.
Obviously, my heart goes out to the families that have been affected by what had happened, the choices and decisions. My heart goes out to Henry too and his family. Obviously, it wasn't the right choice or decision that he made, but when I heard the news, I mean, that was tough for me to hear. You never think this guy could hurt us, so yeah, I'm still kind of in disbelief.
Try and say it with a straight face, because I've already been emotional about every bit of this. No one ever wants to see this, whether it's a football player or not. You know, it broke my wife and I's heart. You know, honestly, I will always be here for him. That won't change, and I'll prove that over the course of time to him, not to anybody else. He needs people to love him right now. He's probably feeling a certain type of way about himself right now, and he needs to be loved. And if no one else will do it, I'll do it. I will tell you, I walked by and I saw Henry's locker today, and for whatever reason, that got me. He's not going to be there, not because of what he could do for me, but because of the person that he is and because I love him.
As much as everyone was supporting him, though, none of that really mattered when, after a long-fought case, Henry pled guilty to his charges and was sentenced to a minimum of 3 years with a maximum of 10 years in prison. Now, Henry's career and life are forever ruined. So even though he should have learned his lesson on being careful in cars because of his boy's tragedy, in the end, now he has to live with these new consequences forever, all because of one bad decision.
The average heart beats over 3 billion times in a life. Susan was told hers wouldn't make it there. So, 1,000 miles later, she was at Long Island's Best Heart Program, where New York's most experienced cardiac team placed a pump in her heart, giving her back 70 million heartbeats. And counting. All to enjoy back home. North Shore University Hospital.
This will be like the chill, like the building house, like where all this will be. I definitely will see. Now this will be like the house where all like the building stuff is. And see like this out like, this will be there, this and it's literally gonna be the house, I wanna have food right next to me. It's a real chicken. What do I want to do? No.
The NFL allowed flamethrowers during games until one almost burned down a stadium and it was banned. Players even put on accessories that weren't allowed and should be illegal. There's a ton of things banned in the NFL. And first, something I'm glad they got rid of. The ugliest haircuts you'll ever see. Ugh. got the opposite of a bowl cut. That's NFL player Tim Tebow, who became a victim to a weird Broncos tradition before the rule change. Whenever young players got drafted to their team, the older guys gave them the worst head game I've ever seen. Oh. No, literally, they'd give the haircuts up. Just look at some of these guys. There ain't no way they're getting laid with these. And after I saw a rat shaved into a player's head, not only did I say things were getting ridiculous, as soon as the Broncos hired a new coach, he felt like crazy cuts were a distraction to the team, forced Broncos players to get normal cuts from that point on, and these ugly-ass cuts were banned. Thank God. But at least those haircuts didn't actually hurt anybody. What if I told you the NFL banned a jersey because it made people go blind? The NFL partnered up with Nike a few years ago on something they thought would be a dope new way of switching up teams' uniforms. New color was going to be called color rush. So it featured the team's main colors, it would be much more vibrant than the plain Jane jersey. And the color rush was look decent. Like, I ain't gonna lie, these look cold as fuck. Ooh. Some other teams' jerseys, though, they weren't.
Old Spice gives you twice the spice with 24/7.
Midday season? No, I didn't.
Ordinary dish soap can leave visible grease behind. Only Dawn Platinum removes
I see the fire.
So lucky. Fans were turning a lot of them into memes. Like, when they said they didn't know if they were watching Broncos versus Chargers or a scene from Finding Nemo. Other teams' jerseys got them compared to dreamsicles, bottles of mustard, and one team's jersey even looked like a weather map. Real problems with the jerseys didn't happen until a Week 10 matchup between the Bills and Jets, though, because what they wore had fans going blind. One team wearing red, another wearing green. To me, it didn't seem like a big deal. To millions of other people watching, though, this is what they saw. That's because 1 in every 12 people, over 300 million people in the world, are colorblind, which made the red and green look like green and green. A bunch of fans were complaining on Twitter they had no idea what the hell was going on during games because of the jerseys. And with all this backlash, the NFL not only dropped an official statement saying they didn't account for color blindness when creating the Color Rush themed uniforms. Because of the complaints, the NFL began forcing teams to wear opposite colors to prevent the issue from happening again, until it became too much of a hassle to gauge what colors would confuse fans. So eventually the league just stopped wearing Color Rush jerseys altogether, and they were banned. To be honest, I'm kind of sad about that, because some of these jerseys were fired. Speaking of fire, though, what if I told you there was a time the NFL let players use flamethrowers? Until flamethrowing almost burned down an entire stadium.
This fire has opened behind the stadium.
On September 15th, 2019, things got wild during the Titans home opener when the team wanted their players' introductions to be lit. So as the fans were hyped anticipating their squad, the boys ran out with smoke and flames going off all around them, until out of nowhere. One of the machines damn near exploded when it burst into flames, sent smoke into the crowd, and destroyed part of the field. This was the first time an NFL team was caught burning grass on live TV. In all seriousness, though, the situation was wild, and luckily the fire was put out with no injuries. That was a wake-up call to the NFL, though, and they weren't taking chances ever again. So from that point on, all flamethrowers were banned. But at least nobody lost any money from that situation. What Odell Beckham wore during a game wasn't only against the rules. It caused a $2 million controversy. After Odell was traded to the shit stains, the Browns, saw their brown and orange color scheme, he planned on wearing something no player had ever worn before in his first game with the team. During his debut, it was on him during all of his ridiculous highlights. But catches like those weren't what had the sports shows watching. Ironically, it was Odell's watch that had him talking, because he was the first player in history to wear one during a game. This wasn't just any timepiece, though. It was a black and orange watch to match his team's colors. It was a $350,000 Richard Mille.
Is Richard Mille.
Yeah. Whatever you say, Four Eyes. The NFL didn't care how anybody pronounced it. All they cared about was Odell violating the league's rule against wearing hard objects. Now, since it was his first offense and the NFL never dealt with this situation before, they just sent him a letter saying if he wore the watch again, he'd be fine. So, what do you think Odell did? Take your time. Apologize, rip the letter up, move to Mexico and change his name to Jeff, whipped out something even harder during the next game. I already know you're thinking of D, so let's go with that. And yup, Odell came out during the next game for warm-ups with something that went even more viral. This time, it wasn't just one of the rarest watches in the world, it was another Richard Mille.
Richard Mille.
Dude, I don't give a shit. Get the f*** out of here. Odell wore a tourbillon sapphire version worth over $2 million. Now, since there's only 10 of those ever made, Odell took it off before the game so he didn't break it making catches like this. After the game, he did put it on again to flex it during interviews, though.
Show us the watch. And what's so important about a $2 million watch besides that $2 million?
I'm off it. I don't really have any comment about it. I'm just blessed.
Now, this time, his watch was blowing up more than ever. So fans began looking into his watch and found something shocking. Because not only did people figure out that Odell's watch was made of cheap plastic and not sapphire, the case shape was wrong. Someone even showed the inside parts of the watch, saying it was horrible. It was $20, made in China, and that Odell's watch was so bad compared to the real one that it was like comparing a wheelbarrow to a Bugatti. And just to put that into perspective, yeah, obvious difference. So Odell really went against the NFL rules to wear something fake, even though it was banned. But some other NFL players are never faking, which causes fines they're for sure paying. That's when they go against the rules to do a fan celebration. NFL players are known to do wild things during games.
Very good bowling. Disrespectful.
And some celebrations are allowed. Because, the league stated that using the football as a prop after a touchdown, celebrating on the ground, and group demonstrations were okay. The NFL recently laid out some strict rules about what isn't allowed. One, the first type of celebrations that aren't allowed are ones that are offensive. Like when a player shit out a football, when players disrespected fans.
That is a disgusting act by Randy Moss.
Or when a player even showed off his stroke game.
Well, and that is a monster hole.
God damn, this is the NFL, not the HUB. Anyways, the second type of celebrations that aren't allowed are ones that take forever or delay the game. Like here, when obviously nearly breaking down the entire goalpost is going to delay the game a bit to fix and is banned. But the third type of celebrations that aren't allowed are the ones that are directed at an opponent. Like when Justin Jefferson recently caught a touchdown and let his defender know how big he was. He really told him he's too small after that. Or when AJ Hawk got a sack and told his opponents, phew. Now to me, player celebrations like those, or any that they might do, are some of the things I look forward to. If they violate those rules though, players can find thousands on thousands on thousands of dollars. If they do celebrations that are banned, then the NFL is not messing around. In the real world, or in the virtual world. I bet you didn't know there's even things the NFL banned in Madden. Madden is obviously the most popular game of the league's teams and players, and you'd think the NFL wouldn't put any rules on characters. They did, though. There's actually a lot of things the league took out because of concerns in real life. On the field, they do not like when players remove their helmets while playing because of how dangerous that can be. Not only is that something that's not allowed in Madden, even though in-game players were able to actually knock helmets off their opponents with huge hits like this, the NFL forced developers to remove that feature from the game, so players weren't trying to purposely injure another's head. Speaking of head, obviously another controversial topic in real life has been the constant injuries of players getting concussions. Where it's caused a worldwide debate of fans feeling like football is a completely unsafe sport. So to try and suppress how many times those injuries are found out about, in Madden games, the league literally got concussions taken out, and they also removed ambulances so no players could be virtually taken off the field, even though that happens in real life. But there's definitely a lot more things in Madden the No Fun League is taken out that's ridiculous, though. Like when customizing teams, they specifically requested that fans could not change the colors of NFL team logo. I mean, I kind of don't blame them, because just seeing what fans did with some of these logos was ugly as shit. I do kind of with this Eagles one. Anyways, the NFL also doesn't even let you customize players' equipment, which isn't really a surprise, because they're lame about it in real life, too. On field, a lot of players have tried wearing custom cleats that were dope. Alvin Kamara wore some Christmas-themed ones to spread some holiday cheer. Brandon Marshall wore some slime green to raise awareness towards mental health. A couple of hypebeasts rocked some designer on the field, like Devontae Adams wearing Dior, and DeAndre Hopkins even wore some Yeezys. Some of my personal favorite custom cleats were solid gold ones that Marshawn Lynch and even Chad Ochocinco tried repping while they were stepping. Unfortunately, though, something tells me that the shoe game is definitely something the NFL ain't familiar with. Probably because them old heads are still wearing some plain Jane-ass Skechers. So the policy they put in real life and in Madden are that all players must wear shoes that are black, white, or a team color. Like, bro, there's so many different cleats that players would wear, go viral for, and would cause so much attention to the league, and even make the sport look 100 times more cool if they got rid of that dumbass rule, man. But the craziest ban the NFL made in Madden is when they purposely ruined a song. Back in 2018, one of the biggest hits in rap was something I was even bumping myself, and just listen to this beat for a sec. Hey, I'm sure you can feel why. Big Bang was a song that was super high, so when Madden 19 was about to release, of course they wanted it in their soundtrack. When it got put into the game, fans noticed something weird. Now, you Usually a cut like that is something I'd assume was a line that was inappropriate. Just Googling the lyrics, though. As you can see by the line, it actually just mentioned a player who's banned from the NFL himself, Colin Kaepernick. And the line should have went like this.
Beanie to the wolves, now I lead the pack and shit. You boys all cap, I'm more Colin Kaepernick.
So, obviously after that, the situation went viral. Even the rapper himself, Big Sean, tweeted out that it's disappointing and appalling the NFL and EA took Kaepernick's name on my verse for Madden 19 like it was a curse word, when he's not a curse. He's a gift. Either way, though, between that song, cleats, ambulances, injuries, all because the NFL, those things were banned. But imagine only becoming an NFL legend because you do something illegal throughout your career. The cheating started in 1985 when one of the most hyped players in NFL history, Jerry Rice, began taking over the league. Throughout his career, he became a superstar, one of the most legendary players ever. And literally 90% of people consider him the GOAT wide receiver, alright? To this day, he still holds the record for most receptions, receiving yards, and touchdowns of all time. His career numbers were so crazy, he was unanimously chosen to be in the Hall of Fame. But after damn near a perfect career, Jerry let us know a secret.
I know this might be a little illegal, guys. I just put a little spray, a little stick on us, just to make sure that texture is a little sticky.
Now, alright, as weird as it sounds for a grown man to admit he likes getting his hands a little sticky before playing with balls, what he was actually referring to was a substance the NFL hasn't allowed since 1981, 4 years before Jerry even got into the league, called Stickum. Anything this was applied to caused it to have better grip. So, I get it. Jerry still had to be out there on the field and make the catches, but setting so many records and becoming a GOAT because of that, it really makes you wonder what he really would have become if he wasn't using something that the NFL banned. Damn. At least he admitted it, though. There's a lot of things NFL players don't tell us. Like this player's secret about his mouth. This NFL player's jewelry addiction is getting out of control. He wears diamond chains while playing football, even during actual NFL games. Until they get broken, he throws them into the crowd. Dude also wears a diamond grill that costs $200,000. That's crazy. But not as crazy as these 10 other NFL players that have stories you never knew about. Like one player secretly a race car driver. Another player went golfing that was almost killed. And that's only the beginning of things you didn't know. First, Aaron Donald only became a football legend because he trains with a deadly weapon.
Well, I started working with Foodie about 3 weeks ago. He put the knives. I'm like, oh man, what you doing? The knives is just to simulate, somebody coming at you. Just help you react a little faster. Once you see something coming at you, it's just a natural reaction. You can move a little faster and it won't touch you.
Alright, now at least playing with knives made him a better player. Kyler Murray's gaming addiction was so bad, it almost got him kicked out the NFL. Kyler's always been obsessed with video games, and he recently made his habit crazier by having an entire gaming setup built so he could stream every week on Twitch.
Hey, boog it down.
Once he got partners, even pro gaming teams took notice of his skills and drafted him.
With the first pick in the NFL draft.
Am I tripping or is that Banks?
What?
On the TV, bro, on the TV.
No way.
Sorry about that, Mr. Commissioner. Had the mob tag the stream, turning this into the phase draft. It was the first pick of the draft. Phase plan select Kyler Murray, baby. Let's go!
But even though his gaming career was taken off, he didn't realize how badly his Call of Duty addiction was ruining his football career. Fans actually noticed that whenever it was double XP weekend, he played worse football. Kyler would tweet about COD while wearing a COD jacket, and this man's gaming became such a trending topic that during an NFL game, a player intercepted Kyler's pass and trolled him by doing a video game celebration.
Video games come to life.
At this point, Kyler's gaming addiction was known, ridiculous, and pissed off his NFL team, the Cardinals. So they forced some strict rules on him by having lawyers whip up a special contract that offered Kyler $230 million to focus on football over gaming, all under one condition, the COD Club. It stated that Kyler shall complete at least 4 hours of film study each week and cannot be engaged in any other activity that may distract his attention, including playing video games. If he disobeys, he's owed no more money because his contract will be terminated. 10. But that much money, though, I'd give up gaming too. But if Tyreek Hill's contract ever gets terminated, he'll be alright. He's been secretly trained to become a race car driver. I knew Tyreek's need for speed was getting serious when he admitted he copped his fastest car.
mean, I bought my car like later down the road. I bought a 720.
Wow! Speeding in McLaren and jumping over them ain't the only crazy races involved with cars. Tyreek not only has a driveway full of them, he's always tearing up his yard with four-wheelers.
That's what happened when you're like a professional.
And when he recently moved to Miami, where one of the biggest pro racing events takes place, he went to a race where he learned about pit stops and got to hop in a car that goes 200 miles an hour.
Oh, this thing go right. Okay, cool, let's go, baby. Let's go. That experience right there, that is why I see they don't get a lot of people do that. And that is so much fun, bro. And I think they should allow people to do that. But that was next level right there.
The funniest part about all that, though, was when Tyreek said that he could run faster than a car.
You and an F1 car are racing to the 50-yard line. How many yards of a head start do you need to be able to beat the car?
All I need is like at least 15 yards. I'm beating that. 15 to 20, I'm beating the F1 car easily. You know what's crazy? I actually tested this against my McLaren. I raced my McLaren. It was like a photo finish, but I won.
And Tripp is saying that. But at least he didn't nearly die playing golf like Tom Brady. See, Brady's always been a fiend for the green on the golf course. He's been known to hit some ridiculous shots, so he wanted to put his skills to the test at one of the most prestigious golf courses in the world, Pebble Beach. Now, as crazy as this place is, it's also where Brady nearly died.
So Tom and I played together for 3 days in the Pro-Am out there. On the 6th hole, where he drove the ball to the right, and we get down there, and he's standing over the cliff. He's like, I think I see it. And he takes his club down there, and he climbs over the cliff. I can only see, like, from about his shoulders up. Now, it's 200 feet down into the rock, and there's no way he survives this fall. And I'm looking at the greatest quarterback, our player, comes pretty close to honestly dying and landing in the goddamn rock 200 feet below, all in the name of competition.
I've done a lot of dumb things in my life. That was probably right at the top of the list.
Man, we really almost lost the go. But that's not as crazy as Lamar Jackson helping a rapper escape prison. See, Lamar grew up in Florida, and he just so happened to live in the same city as another celebrity, rapper Kodak Black. These two had always been close, and as they got older, the support for each other never stopped. Kodak would pull up to Lamar's game, rep Lamar's jersey, and surprise Lamar with diamond jewelry. Lamar would support him back by hyping up unreleased music on Kodak for his fans. Show up to Kodak's music release event, and they also turned up in a music video together. Two's bonds seemed unbreakable until news broke that Kodak was heading to jail.
Arrest warrant has been issued for South Florida rapper Kodak Black. Officials say Bill Capri, better known as Kodak Black, violated the conditions of his pre-trial release.
Lamar heard about this and showed up to his court case to find out what was going to happen, where Kodak was sentenced to 3 years in jail, and Lamar was devastated. So he hopped on Twitter to hit up the President of the United States at the time, Donald Trump, saying, hey, my friend Kodak deserves to be commuted. The system punished him way too hard for a paperwork crime. Hashtag free Kodak. Then somehow just a few days later, when Trump was randomly issuing pardons, all because he saw Lamar's tweet, you got Kodak's charges dropped, and he was officially let out of jail. Now that's how you make American gangsters. What if I told you another NFL star lives with a demon? George Kittle recently bought what he thought was his dream home that he completely customized because he thought he'd be living here happily for a while. Until one night, things turned into a nightmare. One of George's teammates, Sam Darnold, experienced something weird going on when he came over. There was a weird feeling in the house. Apparently things were lurking in the shadows, and eventually something attacked him.
I woke up, and you know how sometimes you have a dream and then you wake up and you feel like you can't move for like maybe 4 or 5 seconds, whatever it is. And I felt that, and I woke up, it was like 3 a.m., went to go take a pee, and, came back, fell right asleep. And then that next night, the same thing happened, and I just, couldn't, I had to, keep focusing on this thing, and, there was something else that happened, in the room. And it just felt like when I woke up, there was something, holding on to me. And then that next night, I, felt something was in the room. Shit, it was the freakiest thing. I'm getting chills talking about it right now, but that's never happened before.
And just like that, now I'm sleeping with my lights on. But living in something haunted is one thing. Aaron Rodgers wears something that's cursed. Aaron was never supposed to switch from his iconic jersey number 12 that helped him become an NFL legend. When news broke that he was traded to the Jets, Aaron learned that his number 12 was off limits, and this was a sacred number in their team's history, honoring legendary player Joe Namath. Things got suspicious, though, when even Joe himself came out and insisted that Rodgers wears the number. Rodgers let pride get the best of him, though, said 12, and for the first time in his career, switched his number to 8. The whole organization is in squad. His new teammate Sauce Gardner tried getting Rodgers hyped for the season by customizing the chain of the new number. This was the first time Rodgers looked cool. Not long after, he showed his new jersey number to the world when it was time for his heavily anticipated debut game. With that number on, it became the saddest debut of a star player ever when he didn't complete a single pass, lasted playing only 75 seconds, and went down with an injury all athletes fear, a torn Achilles. It's definitely no coincidence that the first game Rodgers wore number 8, his career got ruined. But 8 is nothing compared to what Travis Kelce does. I bet you didn't know that this man dated 50 girls at once. 50! Before all this Taylor Swift bullshit that's been taking over the news, social media, games, even my fantasy football app, Kelce wasn't just settling for one girl. When he began making a name for himself earlier in his career, a TV company saw his pretty boy face, wild personality, and wanted to give him the opportunity of a lifetime to get even more famous. They created a show, Catching Kelce.
My name is Travis Kelce, and I'm looking for love. I'm getting the opportunity to date 50 beautiful women from this God-loving country.
The show was simple. One girl from every state in the country came to live in a huge house, compete in challenges, fight to win Kelce's heart, and I'm not gonna lie, the show was deep.
My dad plays football in the NFL.
Who's your favorite team?
Broncos.
I hate them.
What? I'm the biggest Chiefs fan, and you are my dad's favorite player.
Alright, that's me. Missouri. Dad's already a fan, huh? It's been the craziest roller coaster of my life.
As wild as that was, though, in the end, Kelce could only choose one, and that one was a girl named Maya. Now, obviously this didn't last long as the two broke up shortly after. It had a lot of people wondering what Kelce actually preferred.
White meat or dark meat? Gotta answer this, because respectfully, I'll take the dark meat. It tastes good. It tastes a little bit better. A little, but you already know I don't discriminate on the chicks, baby.
And yeah, we all know Kelce don't discriminate. Because nowadays, he's dating the female Napoleon Dynamo. But another NFL player who doesn't discriminate is Odell Beckham. With him, I ain't talking about the girls, though. I'm talking about the balls he plays. Odell might be known as a football legend, but that's not even the sport he loves most. Because while growing up, he was obsessed with soccer. I mean, football. And Odell got so good that he eventually got an opportunity to travel all the way to Europe to become a pro. Until he decided not to go.
Soccer was my first sport when I was playing at 3 years old. And they wanted me to join the national team when I was 13, 14, and I didn't get to make it there, you know what I mean? It was a decision you had to make when you're young, and you kind of had to go to Europe, and I didn't want to leave my family, so I stuck to the more American sports, but soccer definitely helped me out throughout my entire career.
Because of that decision, he had to make football work, otherwise it would have been all for nothing. Yeah, dude eventually became a star player enough to make the NFL and became an icon. You can tell what sport he loved more, though. Because even at his NFL games, he's always playing soccer with a football. He trained soccer with star players. Yeah! And whenever he ain't on a soccer pitch, Odell kicks it for Ronaldo.
Appreciate you on the valet, my brother. Don't mind if I do. Get out of here.
Now I see why Ronaldo's trademark celebration stuff Odell does after touchdown. But those celebrations aren't as iconic as what Dak Prescott did to honor the most important things in his life. It's all because Dak really made Stevie Lillard. He showed him a crazy back tattoo, done by a known tattoo artist, Andre Ortega. It impressed Dak so much that he hit him up, and they planned something special to permanently honor things that shaped him into the person he doesn't care about tattoos. He's been getting them since he was 15 years old. Already had some all over his body. This time was different. Because he decided to spend 11 hours straight getting his leg covered with his most memorable tats that each have a story behind them. Because Dak's childhood was tough growing up in a trailer park named Pine Creek Estate, he got their sign and name. Dak's idol growing up was just like some of ours. Kobe Bryant. And his logo is what Dak got tatted. The most important of the entire sleeve, though, wasn't any of those. Or Daffy Duck imitating Dak's signature touchdown celebration. He got a move representing the nickname of his brother. Sadly committed suicide due to depression. And he also got a Pegasus flying over Dallas to represent his mom, Peggy, looking down on him, who unfortunately died from cancer. So as you can see, there's definitely a lot of things NFL players just don't talk about much. There's also NFL plays that'll never happen again. Catches you only see in Madden, a 109-yard touchdown, a tackle that killed somebody. These are 20 of the NFL's craziest plays. And I'm heading over there. Click this video. Because he decided to spend 11 hours straight getting his leg covered with his most memorable tats that each have a story behind them. Because Dak's childhood was tough growing up in a trailer park named Pine Creek Estate, he got their sign and name. Dak's idol growing up was just like some of ours, Kobe Bryant, and his logo is what Dak got tatted. The most important of the entire sleeve, though, wasn't any of those, or Daffy Duck imitating Dak's signature touchdown celebration. He got a moose representing the nickname of his brother, who sadly committed suicide due to depression. And he also got a Pegasus flying over Dallas to represent his mom, Peggy, looking down on him, who unfortunately died from cancer. So as you can see, there's definitely a lot of things NFL players just don't talk about much. There's also NFL plays that'll never happen again. Catches you only see in Madden, a 109-yard touchdown, a tackle that killed somebody.
While some folks see garbage time, FanDuel sees chances to bet until the final whistle. FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook.
From catches you only see in Madden, to a play that went 70 yards to win a game. These are the 20 craziest plays in NFL history. And at number 20, a player front foot for a touchdown.
In the backfield. Greg, he really was Superman on that play.
Oh my God. If only that play was as crazy as number 19. Because it got the funniest nickname in NFL history.
It's coming. Ryan unloads.
And that right there, why this play was named the ass pick.
You like to turn my picture? There's something better? Nah, that's a pause.
But at number 18, Lamar Jackson humiliated an entire team.
Here's a second down and 3. Jackson takes it. He broke his ankles. Now he's got an arm to run. And he's got a touchdown.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a touchdown? I haven't seen an NFL player evade that many people since O.J. Simpson. But at number 17, it's a play you only see in Madden.
Osweiler protected, nowhere to throw it until now. What a catch, and now batted around and caught by Parker. In and out of the hands of Grant, Latrell Jamerson.
I watched that play 100 times, and I still don't know how that's possible. But at number 60, a player did something so crazy, it changed the NFL rules forever.
He did. He gets back there. It's wide. Did he get a piece of it? Unbelievable.
Basically jumped over his teammate and blocked out like Matumba.
Nothing more.
Playing like an NBA legend obviously ain't allowed in the NFL, though. The no-fun league said, jumping over linemen, it could cause serious life-threatening injuries. So, all because the dude's blocked, the move was banned. But at number 15, a quarterback was caught playing with himself on live TV.
Mariota to the line of scrimmage, maybe across the line. It's a touch back to him for a touchdown for the moment.
After that, I already know Mahomes is on the sideline like, no. But not even that Kermit the Frog sounding ass dude, no. Could have made a play like number 14, where Derrick Henry's play set one of the most legendary records in NFL history.
Drive starts at the 1 and looking for a little breathing room to get that in.
Huh?
I said, put some clothes in that bag so I can give it down.
Okay. I'm about to do it as fast as I can. Ready, 3, 2, 1, go.
Wash it.
Can you open this, like, open this for me so I can just, like, put it in? Mom.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
That's it. That's it. Teamwork makes the dream work. Yeah. I have it this one. Okay.
Thank you. Love you.
Up to that high.
Yeah.
What time is it? It's 2. Oh, is it?
This man threw so many dudes, he belongs on the fan bus.
Obviously, yes.
Henry's play put him on top of the record books for the longest rushing touchdown in NFL history, 99 yards. But at number 13, Justin Jefferson's craziest play won him an award. For them going up against one of the best defenses, scratch that, best teams in the entire league, on 4th down with Jefferson's squad losing, this was his final chance to pull up a nearly impossible win.
Cousins back to throw on 4th and 18. He's given time. He wants Jefferson. Oh my goodness! Justin Jefferson, the catch of his life.
Just like that, dude does nearly an impossible catch. One-handed to save the game. And eventually, it led to them winning.
Steps up and throws. It intercepted. The Vikings win the game of the year.
That play was crazy, but don't take it from me or all the fans slating them in the comments section. The NFL's awards show made things official.
Always ready for this moment, making these memorable plays. Always got to thank the man upstairs for allowing me to pursue my dreams.
And not even the man upstairs could have saved the player at number 12. Holy shit, dude damn near ran a train on him. But number 11's play was only possible because the dude was high on coke.
In overtime, the Bears blocked Chester Marco's kick. He caught the block kick and ran it in for a touchdown, winning the game against the Packers' arch rival, mobbed by fans on the field like a hero. The whole play is like, is this really happening?
I think everybody says, is this really happening? It's a real different play. You can't script that kind of stuff. Very special play, very unusual play.
Unusual in its nature and unusual in the state he was in. That second half, you were high on coke.
I just started using cocaine recreationally like week before. That morning I snorted some, and before the game I snorted some, in halftime I snorted some, because by then it took over my life.
A month after that memorable play, it was all over. The Packers cut Marco because of his drug use and erratic play.
Wait a minute, so if I did drugs, I would have been an NFL star too? School never taught me that. They also never taught me how to get on the top 10 plays in NFL history. No.
Yeah?
Can I use those shit?
What? Go, thank you.
You on your phone.
I'm still playing. I've been waiting for this to finish.
Can I play those?
How long?
No. You can't be playing, man.
Well, I want to play.
Can you guys enjoy it?
I can't buy it.
You're not playing with friends. If you're playing with friends, it's different, dude. I'm playing with friends.
Wait, damn it, I'm playing on your account.
Bro, why you be playing on my account?
Because I'm playing Madden and then... Should
What
we
is
play?
this game?
Huh? It's Fortnite.
Oh, okay. So play Fortnite on your account.
But then I'm gonna lose all my progress.
For what?
Of this!
Why are you on my account?
Because I was playing Madden.
So don't play on my account.
I can't play Madden because I don't have Madden.
You can play Madden, but not Fortnite. Because now it's available. There.
And I just got this item.
Alright, bro. Like, I want to play on my account. It's my account.
Hey, get on! Fortnite.
Why is it like this?
Because it's a Lego.
This is ass, man.
No, it's like an adventure thing.
This is ass, man.
Shut up! Can you go play?
Yo, no.
Go! Go!
Beat your ass, man. Beat your ass, man. You pussy, man.
Go!